Yo, what is going on YouTube? My name is Daylen, and today we got something interesting. Well, for me, because I never really watched One Piece in dub, but we got Duolingo. I haven't played Duolingo in a while. I was learning Japanese, for Duolingo, because I want to be able to communicate with people in the anime and video game field, with Japanese people and stuff. But I don't know. Y'all learn Japanese? Let me know in the comments. Y'all probably wouldn't tell me, but I I don't know. Maybe I'll learn it. I'll see though. But we're gonna check this out though. Language expert breaks down where One Piece's dub went wrong. So let's see. I know what a little bit of the dub sound like. A little bit of it. But I never really paid attention to what the dub sound like. It's not too bad though, the dub. It's not too bad. I still prefer to watching the sub though. But I don't know. Is the dub that inaccurate from the main source? The Japanese version? Let's see. Let's see. Oh.
Is also
volume.
so
Wait, hold on. Where's my
Luffy's
volume?
response
Hold on,
is also
wait a minute. Alright, let's get it.
Luffy's response is also so different between the Japanese and English. Of course. Alright. Of course, man, I'll do that for you. That doesn't have the same emotional weight that the Japanese have.
Okay.
And today I'm here with Duolingo comparing One Piece's Japanese.
Is she just a super One Piece fan? Well, a super sub fan? Or is she actually spitting? Let's see. I'll try to use my knowledge as well, to see what's happening with the dub. Duolingo is a good app though. Not sponsored, but
First, let's take a look at how word choice can change a dub. So this is Zoro's introduction scene.
You know.
The opening line. He says in the Japanese is nanda.
Nanda.
It's fine. It's also like a little charming. There's something charming.
I wonder if they say jelly donuts in hold on, let me move my camera. I wonder if they say jelly donuts in this too. Because in Pokemon they don't say rice balls for some reason. Because I guess the Japanese word is onigiri, and because it's related to demons and shit. I don't know. It's confusing. I don't know why they just didn't put rice balls for Pokemon.
What do you want?
In the English feels so much more aggressive, so he's portrayed as dangerous, which comes across very literally in the English.
You got a death wish, kid? Just scram.
Just from his opening line to this child in the Japanese, you can tell.
I mean, that's not too bad.
Very friendly with this kid. And then later, in the nickname that he calls her, in the Japanese he says chibi, which is also very friendly. You can call a neighborhood chibi, which I think the dub does a good job here. They technically
Yeah.
but there's something
That's all I'm saying.
in this scene, we can see how word choice can change a character's motivation. So in this clip, when he says someone like you won't ever become a pirate in the Japanese, it can sound kind of too harsh. The relationship between Shanks and Luffy is very friendly. In this moment, Shanks is not trying to aggravate Luffy, but because Luffy is who he is, he's becoming worked up by it. And I think the English does give the same relationship.
You'll never make it as a pirate.
No! I will make it.
It's a little different though. He says, "I'll never." In the Japanese, he says, "You'll never become a pirate," but in the English, he says, "You'll never make it as a pirate," which could mean many things. Like, if he becomes a pirate, he'll die, or he won't become big if he becomes a pirate or something. It's still not too bad though.
But there is the idea that this is a cool uncle figure. The nuance of how much of a guardianship that Shanks has over Luffy, I think, is more pronounced.
I'm trying to see the fuck ups though.
And then he's like, yeah, you can be the king of pirates. I believe in you. But that means that he's such a great parent figure. Who could forgive you for that?
Yeah, I wonder like what's Luffy and Dragon's interaction is gonna be when they meet each other, if they do meet each other. They probably will. They probably would. It probably would just be like pretty basic, like yo Luffy, like Garp. Well, if Luffy, I'm not gonna. I was gonna say something, but if Luffy and Dragon like you know meet each other, and somebody's like, yo, that's your dad, Luffy, and then they're probably just gonna be like, what's up, and then Dragon's gonna be like, what's up. Alright, anyways, the plan to take out Mary Jo, Joyce, whatever it's called, and then they're just gonna move on, and then everybody's gonna be like, bro, that's it, you know? It's probably gonna be like that. I wouldn't be surprised.
The Japanese uses azukeru, which means to entrust onto someone else, and the English goes for
I'll leave this hat to you.
so in the English the idea
Yeah.
of like giving something to someone is kind of like passing the baton. Azukeru, like to entrust something, it means that you're leaving it with someone for safekeeping. They have similar effects, but in
It's not too bad.
Japanese emphasizes the importance
Yeah, it
of it,
does.
which is a huge motif throughout the whole anime. In order to make the English dub more like the original Japanese, I would swap out leave with entrust and say
Yeah.
my hat instead of this hat.
I bequeath it.
Something important here. And entrust has more of that connotation that was similar to the Japanese compared to just leaving it with someone.
Yeah, I wonder why they didn't just go for interest. Like the, I didn't look at the lips, but was the lips thinking not gonna be good? I don't know. I think it would have been better if they choose trust.
Posts, and
Definitely.
I agree with you. I think Luffy's voice can be a little annoying, but they might not
What
be
did you say? I
totally
didn't. I see.
posts, and I agree with you.
What? Nah, I like Luffy's voice. In Japanese?
Luffy's voice can be a little
Nah.
annoying, but it might not
It
be
could be for some people, but not me.
it might definitely be a word choice thing. Let's
No.
go.
I know a lot of people don't like Goku's voice in Japanese. But niggas hate that. Well, some people hate Goku's voice in Japanese. You know, I think it's fine though. I don't dislike either. You know, either Japanese or English. You know, I like them both.
Belonging is also a good translation.
Excuse me.
First of all, the idea of togetherness comes up first. Ishoni, let's do this together. Whatever's gonna happen after at the end of the sentence, we're doing it together. He sets that premise. And then the grammar that he uses to say, let's do it, all of it is about you're coming with me to be part of us.
You're gonna come on our ship and be a pirate with us, okay?
In the English, you can clearly tell that Luffy's sense of self comes first before the idea.
Yeah, Luffy is selfish though.
It can sometimes feel like a little selfish, where he says, like,
I mean, Luffy is selfish, but obviously in the Japanese version, he wanted to be with them together. You know.
You're gonna come on our ship and be a pirate with us.
his intention is all about getting Chopper to join the group. In the Japanese, he first starts with all these reasons why he can't join.
だって俺はトナカイだ。角だってひずめだ。
I wonder what they say in English.
That he's a reindeer, that he's not human. But the big part of this is the blue nose point. So in Japanese, he says like aopana, which means like blue nose. It's a nickname that's insulting. It's the same as calling someone like four eyes. In the English, it's just a statement. In the Japanese, it's a diss. So it reflects how much Chopper has this like self-hate because of this effect of Chopper just laying out his emotional trauma to these people he met for the first time, but them inviting him anyway with this idea of togetherness. It makes the scene something that's healing.
気が向いたらここへ。うっせー行こう。
inspirational note.
But if you wanted to, you could stop by here again. Shut up! Let's go!
But I think it does miss out on the heartwarming group factor, the healing factor that the Japanese has. It's also interesting to see how
I see that.
live action handles the scene.
Let's go be pirates together.
Let's go be pirates together. That encompasses the feeling of togetherness that we saw in the Japanese.
I
Yeah.
would love to be a pirate with you all, but I can't. I have hooves
I didn't watch
and
this.
flippers and a blue nose. It's impossible.
Just shut up and come with us!
Okay. Oh, I think live action does a good job of bringing back the fuzzy feelings that we had in the Japanese that kind of got lost in the dub. Good job. Next, let's see
Yeah,
how
that's pretty-
cultural differences can impact.
Yo, Sanji's ass.
Just get lost.
That shit was kind of wide.
They don't exist in English at all.
Yeah, I saw that.
In the Japanese, Zeph says, "Don't catch a cold." Like, it's one of the weird things that Japanese parents have particular concerns about. That line from Zeph to Sanji, I think, outlines that relationship between them. Since Sanji was a child, he was taken care of by this person.
Sanji, take care of yourself, okay?
Like, take care of yourself in the English can be a little bit distant. Like, oh yeah, take care. That's
Yeah.
not as close as
Yeah, I can see that.
concerned about the image of you getting sick when I can't help you. First of all, he's kneeling in a position that's called dogeza. In Japanese culture, that's a type of kneeling that you only do when things are really serious. You have to physically represent how bad you feel or how grateful you feel. You get on your hands and your knees and your forehead is on the floor level of kneeling. But the language too, he changes.
If people still do that, they probably do. In Japan.
Structure to be something
I wanna do that.
in Japanese. You only use it to like your boss, which technically he is his boss, to like really important people with a lot of authority. It's like a huge idea of like raising the person you're talking to and lowering yourself. And he's doing both with his language. This extra formal language doesn't exist in English.
Chef Zeph! Thanks, you geezer. I'll
That
never
geezer.
forget your kindness. I owe my life to you, old man.
They did a well enough job for what they had available in English, but I definitely think there was no real way to translate this.
Nah, I think they could have. I think they could have.
This scene,
Listen, man.
famous barrel
I'm not gonna analyze it and see what they could have done, but
there
they could have done. I feel like.
really see that idea of togetherness coming back. The big idea for
Sometimes it is like very hard to like translate it. You know,
scene
especially
is
the lip syncing and stuff.
thrown off to the Grand Line because
Mouth
of
movement.
fluency. And in the Japanese, each member is filling in this blank with their own goal.
俺はオールブルーを見つけるために
But they're all part of that same sentence. We're off to the Grand Line, we're off to the ocean because something. Versus the English, which is that each person is coming in with their own goal, and that goal is their own purpose.
I'm going to the Grand Line to find the All Blue.
And I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
The world's best swordsman.
This is like a very like fundamentally different cultural idea between Japanese and English, where in Japanese, even if we're all different, in the end game, we're all one entity. Versus English, we all still have our uniqueness. We all the way that we're structuring our goals is still different, but we can come together to go off on an adventure. Let's see how dubs can change emotions.
I don't really understand that too much,
The famous
but I
scene
think I understand like.
is on
I didn't pay attention that much, but I think they were using like a word that represented their togetherness in Japanese, rather than in English. It was more like separated but still unified in a way. I don't know.
the brain
Let's continue.
everything, and she needs to finally ask someone else for help. In the grammar form of it is leave as in it's an order. I'm telling you to leave. In the English, the dub, which has a lot of different versions, she says leave, she says get out of here.
So leave! I told you to leave! Get out of here!
one line in the ordering form grammatically, she's mentally at a point where she cannot form any other thoughts, and she just has one word and she's telling him to leave. Versus the English, which through the different variations of the line, there's still a sense of anger, but it's like controlled. You can see that Nami.
I was trying to find the word while she was talking. Like she's still somewhat sane, but I think controlled is the better word.
Leading to him. So this is the line. Nami finally is realizing she needs to ask someone else for help. In the Japanese, she says "tasukete."
Yeah. She gotta be a super fan.
But it means something closer to save me. And in a way that's when you say "tasukete," that involves a lot of emotional hurdle for Japanese. Like you usually don't ask for help in that sense unless things are dire. So this idea of Nami, who is independent, she has her thing to not ask for help. Not even say "tetsudatte," it's "please save me." It adds to the amount of desperation she has. This is where definitely the dub has to fall flat.
Luffy, help me.
Help me does not give the same emotional delivery at all. Duo, help me out here. I think we should swap "help me" for "save me."
Yeah.
You know how people
I feel that.
It's not about what you said, but how you said it? Yeah, that definitely applies with dubs. Luffy's response is great here. Whew, okay. Because in the Japanese, he says "atarimae da," which does mean, of course, but it means like that's a given. I've never doubted at any point that I would help you. There wasn't a single part of me that considered not helping you.
Okay, that's a new word. I'm gonna add that to my repertoire. Because when I look at "of course," I think of mochiron. You know, mochiron, and that's the only one. I guess this is more like meaningful of an I can't talk. It's more of a meaningful, of course, with this sense in Japanese.
So different between the Japanese and the English.
Of course.
All right.
That's what friends do.
Yeah. Of course, man, I'll do that for you. That doesn't have the same emotional weight that.
Wait, that's different though. They didn't show like the screaming part. All right. I don't know. I'm not gonna go back.
Famous line in the one. Luffy prompts her to say something.
There's still something I want to hear you say! Tell me you want to live!
And in the Japanese, he says like, "I need to hear it from your own mouth." It's a common thing in Japanese to say, but also it's the idea that you need to take ownership for your words. This is a very important scene for the fans, and there are a lot of supporters of the dub for this specific line, where a lot of people consider the dub to be better. As a lot of people mention like the voice crack when she says it, which technically doesn't happen in the Japanese too, but it's more obvious in the English.
I want to live!
In terms of emotional delivery, the dub for One Piece overall is, if not better, then at least just as good as the Japanese in some parts, but can fall flat in other places. Let's see how dubs can change with sense of humor.
Baka! This is my favorite songs in One Piece.
Now watch it in English.
The islands in the south are warm.
Yeah.
Heads get really hot. They grow pineapples, they grow coconuts, and they're morons.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Humor and with music, you won't even make it to the second verse. That's how hard it is to translate.
Yeah.
Because the dub
That.
doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's reasonable. That's very hard to translate the music. you know, and like the way that they're wording things, you know, is kind of difficult.
We don't know how to do this. We don't know how to handle this. We're just gonna move on to the next line and hope.
I mean, hey, they could have done something different though. Like have the theme be similar to what Luffy was saying in Japanese, but like just change up the lyrics to make it fit for English, you know. But nah, that's definitely hard to like translate one to one, you know, and keep that same thing for Japanese people, or for English people.
Is that it's modeled after that traditional Japanese sound. It has that folk sound. It's like folklory. It also has vocabulary that is like regional. It's not Tokyo Japanese. It tends to be like something that would be considered kind of country bumpkin. So because there's no Japanese folk music in English and there's no regional phrasing for English, that comedy just doesn't come together. So, is the One Piece dub really as good as people say? I'm traditionally a
It's alright.
supporter, but after all of this analysis,
It's aight.
I feel comfortable saying that I'm okay with the One Piece dub. What do you think?
But it's definitely based on that song though. Watch it in sub, y'all. Watch it in sub, y'all. Y'all should just definitely just stick to sub. Cause that music point, that music spot didn't hit. Not gonna hold you, you know. So yeah, but hey man, let me know what y'all think. Would y'all rather sub dub for whatever anime y'all watch, But W video from Duolingo, you know, cool little vid, you know. And yo, the Elbaf arc is upon us. It's crazy that they're doing it one chapter at a time, but I guess it is what it is. Hopefully the quality is like super duper good for every episode. So yeah, but anyways though, thanks for watching, y'all. Let me know in the comments down below. What y'all think. Y'all like better sub, dub, what y'all watch, and what animes y'all watch in sub or dub. But anyways though, thanks for watching, y'all. If y'all enjoyed, make sure y'all leave a like on this video, subscribe for more content, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace!